Hello, good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. Woo, how'd we get here? How is it Friday again already? Oh man, unbelievable. But here we are. I hope everybody had a good week. If you got plans for the weekend, I hope you're going to have a fun time. It is beautiful outside. It's going to be in the mid 60s here. It's going to be so nice. And then I think we still are planning on having rain on Saturday. Yuck. Oh, but today is nice. Today is really nice. Oh, man. Let's see who's here. Hi, Jen. Hi, Tracy. Hello, Denise. Hi, Donna. Hello, Poppy. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hi, Susan. Let's see. Oh, so tonight, 7 p.m., the Sue Spezio Show with Aaron Proctor. Excuse me. And Angie's Oddities. I can feel that one coming. Hello, Kim. All right. Whew. Hopefully that is one and done. Maybe not. I know that there's some fresh pollen in the air, so maybe not done with the sneezing for today. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Pamela. And hello there. Oh, yes. So tonight, 7 p.m., the Sue Spezio Show. And I've got some friend mail to share because I finally, if you guys have been following along with the Doug package saga, I feel like it's a 3-part trilogy on its own, but I finally got Doug's package. Woo! It took quite a journey, and I'm kind of amazed. Everything in the package made it a-okay, even though that's Eastern time. Eastern time, Pamela. 6 Central, 5 Mountain, 4 o'clock Pacific, and Arizona. Oh, so yeah, unfortunately, because I have my business mailbox, it's not my house. It is um, a mailbox, not it's not a PO box, but it is a mailbox, and it's somewhere else. And because there are hundreds of them, they're a little particular that they want the number, the box number on the package. And unfortunately, the first time Doug sent it, that was not included. And so it got sent back. I think the only time they will actually take the trouble is if it is like like I had something come from the state of Washington, because that's where I live, Washington. Hello, Lori. But I had something come from the state of Washington, and it didn't have the suite number, but they did look it up. Because I think if it's like official, like from the state and stuff, that they will take the trouble, take a minute and look it up. I know they're busy. They're busy people, so they don't have a lot of time. But everybody else, and if you ever want to know what my mailing address is, just go to my YouTube About page. It's right there. All the info you need for my address, it is right there. Super easy to find. But I do have it there. And that's another spot to find my email address, just in case. My email address is in the description of all the videos. But yeah, you can always find it. You can always find it on the About page. All right. Oh, I'll also mention my Saturday sale. I do a late night sale every Saturday night that starts at 10 p.m. Eastern. And this week, I'll lose my voice. This week, my guest is Sabrina. Simon says, let's make a deal. Ah, all right. Woo. Let's see. So for today, let's go ahead and get started with the sale. I am going to be starting with $1 items. Hi, Tracy. And the only thing I can guess is that this is some sort of a child's toy, but it is a little plastic butterfly. And these little things are like little cups. So, I'm thinking, hey, if you are a jewelry maker, you want to separate out some beads, you want to have a fun little thing. Maybe you got some little kiddos who can play with this. They're kind of like silicone. So you can, like clean them out real easily. But yeah, I was thinking for crafting purposes, you might be able to use something like that. Maybe if you're a painter, you can mix your paint colors in here too. So the little butterfly is just $1. And then when it's sitting, you can see it's sitting on the little cups. So it could be, yeah. But I'm trying to think outside the box in other uses for something like this. So yeah, however you want to use it. But I thought that has some practical uses for it also. So that one, $1. And items I pass on, yep, I'll bring back for a speed round. But you don't have to wait for the speed round. If you want to circle back and claim something that I have passed on, feel free to do so at any time in the chat. All right, next up, I've got some books by Dean R. Koontz. And he is a bit like Stephen King, a little scary, little kind of like you kind of putting the pieces together in the book as he kind of goes through the story. I have 3 of his books. Yeah, paperback books, they're going to be just $1. This one is Strangers. And I believe this one was made into a movie about people who have like these visions and they're drawn to this kind of motel in the middle of nowhere and they don't know why. And then it kind of all gets explained to them. It's a nice, thick book. Fun summertime read. If you like reading scary books, but you don't like doing it in the dark, you like doing it in the daytime, hey, you got more daytime now, so you can read the scary stuff. So this one is Strangers, and that one is $1. The next one is called The Face of Fear. And this one is a killer who's in a building trying to get to a woman, and she is like trying to get out. And Lois, I see you in, and I think you were in for Strangers, but if you're interested in The Face of Fear, this one's a little thinner, a little easier to get through. But it's if you don't like heights, that one is a little scary. So that one, The Face of Fear. And then the third one I have, Well, hey, hang on. Hello, Fuzz. So guys, if you're interested, they're $1 each. And Lois, let me know which one or ones you might be interested in, and then we'll see with Kaz, and well, that's okay. We'll get it all figured out. Lois came in earlier, and I think she was interested in the Strangers book. So I'm just kind of getting clarification, because sometimes people are on a lag, and sometimes it seems like lately YouTube has been on a little bit of a lag. But Fuzz, I've got you for the Face of Fear, and we'll see if Lois, we'll wait for this to catch up with Lois, and if she is interested in the Strangers book. Oops, there we go. Lois for Strangers. Yep. All right. And then I have Phantoms. And this one, I think, was also a book. I'm trying to remember if Face of Fear was also a movie. Yeah, I kind of think maybe it was. Or maybe there was just one that was very similar. But this one is Phantoms, and it is oh, so they found, okay, we'll do a little bit here. They found the first body, still warm. Then they found 2 severed hands, then 2 staring heads in wall ovens. 150 people were dead, and they'd hardly begun. Ooh. And Cashmere Fuzz, hello Fuzz, is in for Phantoms. But yeah, summertime is a good time to read some of the little scarier ones, especially if you don't like reading in the dark, which sometimes I don't always like. I like scary movies, but I don't always like watching them like in the dark. I'll watch them during the day sometimes, depending on the subject matter. And Fuzz, I've got you for Phantoms, and I will get my little sold in here. So going once, going twice, and there we go, sold. I know sometimes the Stephen King, yeah, the Kuntz books, they're not for everybody, because they can get a little scary and creepy. But yeah, daylight helps sometimes make them not as scary. Next up is kind of a little cookbook. It is almost 100 pages. Going to start at $1. Hometown Cooking, Better Homes and Gardens. And it's got a little bit of everything. It's got appetizers and beverages. Got some bread. Some desserts. Sour cream lemon pie. Oh, rum layer cake. Wow. Ginger snap berry cheesecake. Ooh, double coconut pie. Blackberry raspberry pie. Yum. And then it has main dishes, meats, and poultry. Michigan sauce. Okay, I've never heard of Michigan sauce. We might have to look that one up. And then fish and seafood dishes and meatless dishes and sides and vegetables. Oh, and just for Poppy, they've got Greek potato salad. I'm curious about this Michigan sauce. Anybody ever heard of that? Or are they just making that up because somebody was from Michigan? It says it's on page 5. Oh, here we go. Michigan sauce. Oh, ground beef, tomato sauce, barbecue sauce, diced onions, chili powder, cumin, garlic powder, and bottled hot sauce. Okay, so it's like a kind of like a spicy, not quite a chili sauce, maybe. Kind of a chili sauce. I'm thinking with all the peppers and stuff in there, a little bit of ground beef. And then, oh, you're supposed to put it on hot dogs. Oh, like making a little chili dog. Okay. Well, that's a fun summertime thing. Oh, they got crawfish in here. And oh, a whole bunch of French stuff I'm not even going to try to pronounce that they're making with the crawfish. And we got, oh, Mediterranean salsa. So yeah, lots of fun recipes in here. Almost 100 pages. Ooh, there is fudge surprise pie. And oh, that one must be, let's see, what do they have? Fudge surprise key lime pie. Oh, and double coconut. All right. So a fudgy key lime pie and a double coconut. All right. So that one, $1. And hello, Apple. All right. If anybody likes making miniatures for doll houses, this one is a whole booklet on how to do little bakery miniatures. So you're going to get step-by-step instructions on how to make all these little miniatures that look like they are coming from a bake shop. Hi, Jan. This one is $1. And so they do take you step by step how to make a cake roll, biscuits, pistachio rolls, how to make little donuts. And then when you're done, you've got these cute little pieces for a dollhouse. And I like that. Put a little stamp there so you could see how small these pieces are in relation to the postage stamp. So this booklet, all kinds of step-by-step instructions. Oh, look at that. You make a little miniature wedding cake. Oh, that is cute. So $1, and you have a whole bunch of step-by-step miniatures for a dollhouse. All right, next is another miniatures, and this one is for making house plants. And it looks like plants that could go in an outside gazebo if you had a little dollhouse. And again, step-by-step instructions on how to create all the plants. And then here's some more pictures of what you're going to end up with. Oh, calla lilies. All right. So those are all of the $1 items. And we are going to go up to $2 items. And next, I've got a combo. I have from Homer The Odyssey and the Iliad. These books are from, they've got some age to them. 1963 is the printing on this one. 1963. And this one is, oops, don't know. Okay, I know it's not 1938. All it says on here is 1938, but then it looks like it's the 39th printing from 1938. So I'm going to say probably the 60s also. So the Iliad and the Odyssey by Homer, classics. And you're going to get them for $2. All right, this one is a history book, kind of another history book. It's called The March of the Barbarians, and it is by Harold Lamb. And Harold Lamb wrote several history books. This one all deals with like Mongolia and China. And it does go through the time of Genghis Khan. And it's got a map in the front, so you can see the area in which they're talking about. But yeah, it kind of starts off with, well, it kind of starts off with like Genghis Khan. Oh, I'm going to sneeze again. And goes through Genghis Khan, Russians, coming up in the 1200s. And let's see, then it goes to, I think, yeah, Kublai Khan and more of the Khans and Russia. And then I think it gets into a little bit of China also. So very historical, but very, we don't see a lot in a lot of like Genghis Khan and kind of past that. So a little bit of Asian history in the Mongolia area. So that one, $2 for The March of the Barbarians. And let me get a date on this one. Hi, Karen. 1943 is when this book came out. All right, so that one, $2. Then I have a couple of $2 Dollhouse books. So this one gives you instructions on how to do bedroom and bathroom furnishings. So you're going to learn how to make all of these items, plus all of these items for the bathroom, all the little miniature towels, the little bath mat, slippers, robe. Hi, Zoe. And Zoe is in. So yeah, this gives really nice step-by-step instructions on how to make all of those little items for bedrooms and bathrooms, and a little bathrobe, all the materials you need. Thank you, Zoe. I see you in. Plus, you can see other bedroom options. And oh, making little rugs, little lampshade cover. Oh my goodness. So there you go. There's some other bed options. And And we will count that down for Zoe. Going once, going twice, and sold to Zoe. Thank you. All right, another dollhouse book. This one is called Workshop Wisdom, Dollhouse Crafting Tips. And so this one helps you take kind of everyday items and turn them into things for dollhouses. This one, I really like this one that they have on the back, where they take a light switch cover, cut it right above the little notches there, and turn it into a bedpost, or the word just left my head. Uh-oh. Headrest. I don't know. The word is gone. For the bed. Bedpost. No, that's still not right. Oh boy. Thank you, Zoe. Headboard. I can hear you guys screaming it at me. But here you have a little, like a little 2-liter bottle, and you can make a cloche out of it. And yeah, so this one has got great tips on how to take just things you can find easily and turn them into little miniatures, how to make the little lamps. So very, very clever stuff. I'm okay. I might be okay. I don't know. The brain's already having problems. It's Friday. It's been a week. But thank you, Zoe. I see you in for this one. And going once, going twice. Oh, very cool, Zoe. And sold to Zoe. Excellent. Well, that is going to be a lot of fun. Now, my last Dollhouse book, this is the ABCs of Dollhouse Finishing. And this one, they say from kit, but they really do help you like build a dollhouse and help you do like the exterior, the interior finishes for it. And it's a nice sized book. And sometimes if you're doing things from scratch, just helping with like the scale of things and the tools you need. And so this one does show you, you know, kind of building it, getting all your pieces in, getting all your, you know, wall coverings, your rugs, your exteriors, all that good stuff. Hello, Anne Marie. And yeah, so this one helps you with all of the things like, yeah, wiring a house, all that good stuff. But sometimes, yeah, just knowing the materials, knowing the scale, putting windows in, yeah, all those little things. Thanks, Zoe. Stairs, especially if you're having more than one story, how to do the little roof lines. And this one has 122 pages. A lot of info in here. And we will count that down for Zoe. Going once, going twice, and sold to Zoe. Thank you. Whew. All right. Now, I do not have just books today, but I do have some more books coming, but that's not all I brought today. I think they will too. I think those will help you out a lot with yeah, with the tools you need and yeah, helping you keep everything in scale with each other. I think that's one of the hardest parts when you're trying to visualize something, how big things should be. Um, all right, so a couple more books, and then we'll get into some of the other things I brought. But we're going to go up to $3 start. Yeah, I don't know if the bakery or the house plants. Yeah, if you missed these, this one is all about doing little house plants in miniature. That one is $1, and then this one is how to do little bakery items, how to do what is it, breads, cakes, and stuff in miniature. And that those each of those are $1. And oh, you'll take those also. All right. Thank you, Zoe. And thank you, Fuzz. Let me find them. There they are. I don't have that much written on here. Yes, you can make spooky little plants and creepy little cakes for your little Halloween house. That'll be fun. Um All right. And all right. Next up, I have a book trilogy. So it's going to start at $3. So you get all three books in the trilogy. These are by Barbara Hambly. She wrote a lot I think in the 70s and 80s. I don't know if she went a lot into the 90s, maybe. But this is which is the first one? Oh, there. The haunting of the dark was only a legend until the terror struck. So I believe this has to do a bit with like wizards and sorcery and, fantasy. So this is the time of the dark. Then there is the armies of daylight. Oh, this is book 3. Into the haunted, horrible nests of the dark the wizards went, and some returned. Ooh. And then this one, The Walls of Air. Oh, I see. So it goes A Time of the Dark, then The Walls of Air. Against the horror of the dark stood only one man, the excommunicated wizard. So yeah, a little bit of fantasy, dark fantasy, a little bit of wizards, but it is a trilogy. And so $3, 3 books. Again, lots of daylight, so you won't get as scared reading if there's scary parts in there. And oh, that one. All right. I'll put those there. Next up, this is one for the crafters. Hi, Lucinda. Making decorative fabric covered boxes. And you can see it's not just boxes, but look at this, a little sewing box. And there's some other types of boxes in here also. So and also you get a bonus, making cardboard gift packages in here. So not just like square boxes, although those are really nice for gift giving. Hi, Lita. But you also get other types of boxes. And then there's some really big ones in here also. So here's an example of some of them. So nice for putting gifts in. If you like doing fancy, oh, look at that teapot. There's a teapot. And so all the materials you need, all the step-by-step instructions. It also has like the templates that you need for the ones that are different shapes. You have the templates in the back here. And here is another one. And then you have all the templates and measurements you need. And oh, this one I really liked. Look at that with the little shelves, like a little jewelry box. And again, you got all the templates, all the sizes that you need to create that. And oh, there's a little teapot. Super cute. And oh yeah, a little doll box. So you got a doll. Do I have any cups and saucers for each that are chip as long as the handles aren't? I do have, yes, actually, I do have two in particular that I can think of right off the bat that I was going to be doing for super cheap because one has a crack in the base of it. Nothing wrong with it other than I wouldn't drink out of it, but they're beautiful. So yes, I don't know if I have 4. I probably do, but I know that I do have at least 2. And yes, the handles are absolutely fine. The saucers are in great shape. They're just not drinkable. But yeah, let me see. Let me write that down. But yeah, that is a doll. I know I was gonna bring them probably on Monday, but I will do my best to send you a picture of those. So let me write that down. Linda, teacups, saucers, and 4. All right. Yep. So lots of really creative boxes in here. Lots of your standard boxes for giving gifts, but they really think outside the box with this one in terms of other kinds of boxes that can be in here. So I'll try to flip through some of those. And so this one is $3. And oh, a nice clamshell one. And the nice thing is you can do them in your own colors, your own fabrics, your own style. So $3 on that one. Oh, and then it comes with the bonus. Let's see. All right, one more crafting. And this is for the knitters out there. But what I liked about this one is it's not just for knitting. And I'll show you some of the ones in here. Yes, they've got knitting projects in here. You can see the little gloves, the scarves, the little handbag. But this one, is that the one that's not? No, that one is knitted. So that one's knitted. This one, a nice pillow. But this one, the little hobby horse, that one you're not knitting. Oh no, this one is knitted. Hang on. There are some ones that aren't knitted. This one, felted. So felted oven mitts. Juggling balls. And those juggling balls would be good as dryer balls also. There's some more gloves. Little baby. What is that for? Oh, that's for keeping your supplies in there. I see. Little neck warmers that are also a hat. Felted catnip toys for your cats. So really nice projects in here. And up on the screen, Rose, right here, we're in the $3 range, $3. So right here on the screen, there is the start. And hi, Rose. And oh yeah, these ones, these are cool. These are ballet. Look at those with the pretty flowers. Hi, Tammy Renee. Oh, little blocks, alphabet blocks. So lots of projects in here. And that one is $3. All right. So I also brought some plush today. So for a $3 start, we've got a cute little love gorilla. He's got the little hearts on his feet. He's all in red and pink. So absolutely adorable little love gorilla. And he's $3. I don't think he's made by anybody. All right, next up for $3, I have a little dinosaur. Now he's got beans in his bottom and mini matsu. So a cute little dinosaur. And he is $3, but he does have the beans, so he sits up really well. Then I've got a cute little pink bunny. He's very fluffy. I was seeing if he had a nose. He's got like a teeny tiny little pink nose. It's like it's really hard to see. He's pink on pink. So super cute, very fluffy little pink bunny. And then I've got a little lamb giving a little side eye. So little pink and white lamb. Let's see. All right, and then we are going to go up to $4, and I have got some more books. And this one is called Special Deliveries. It is for kindergarten through second grade. It is marked on there. This book was originally $15.95. And so they are, it's a farm with all the animals, and they are helping to deliver the mail. And I don't know what that is. That's not the people who wrote this. This came out in 2001. And so you can see it's got really beautiful pictures in this. Let's see, everybody's sitting down for a meeting. They're talking about how they are going to help to deliver the mail. And so they're getting everything ready so that the animals can help sort and deliver the mail. Hi, Jolita. And then you can see there they are. Look at the dogs are helping, the horse, the little animals. Everybody's helping carrying the mail. And they even have big deliveries. But isn't that cute? And then they're helping to write little notes. So that one is $4 for special deliveries. All right, next for $4 is the ice cream book. So this does have an inscription. But it does have ice cream, fruit bowls. They call it frozen assets, but lots of wonderful pictures in here. Pretty much each recipe has its own picture, little ways to present this. And yeah, lots of fresh fruit in these. So $4 for the ice cream. I guess it's a cookbook. Very refreshing. Yeah, and then you get into the really fancy ones. And Fuzz, you'd like the mail book? All right. Thank you. Yeah, really nice fancy ones in the back. So $4 for the ice cream book. And I'll get Fuzz for the special deliveries. All right, then next for $4, this one is the Jessica Seinfeld book, Jerry Seinfeld's wife, where she hides all the healthy food in the fun food. So a nice cookbook for a way of introducing foods into everyday foods that kids and or adults that don't always like to eat their vegetables. You can sneak in vegetables, and then it's highlighted here as to what is being snuck in. So you're making applesauce muffins, but you're getting in some butternut squash or carrot puree also. Let's see what else. Blueberry lemon muffins. Oh, that one you're getting some squash puree in there too. Beef stew. You're adding some broccoli puree to beef stew. So all these recipes have a little hidden secret to them. This one has spinach puree into a pizza. That might be the only way I would eat spinach other than in a salad. But once you start cooking spinach, I lose all interest. So sneaking in a spinach puree into a pizza, I would be okay with that, because otherwise I'm probably not going to be eating it. Here is some chicken alphabet soup, and they're sneaking in cauliflower puree and sweet potato puree. Yeah, you could also turn this into a junk journal, definitely. So for the hamburger, cauliflower or carrot puree. Yeah, you wouldn't even be able to taste that. Oh, yeah, no, no. I can't do spanakopita. Mm-mm. I can't eat spinach like that. I can't do it. Let's see, with this burger, you are getting, they got mushrooms in here and zucchini. Here's a baked spaghetti. I do like baked spaghetti. That is really good. You're getting, broccoli puree and carrot puree. Oh, that would be good in a spaghetti. Those would be really good. So yeah, so you sneak those in. You're getting some vegetables. And yeah, so it's a fantastic cookbook. Goes all the way through breakfast, lunches, appetizers, dinners, and some desserts. So yeah, really awesome way of sneaking in. I if I got it, I missed it. Sorry, I will go back. Let me make a note. Let me make a note, and I will see if I can find that. So that one, $4 for the cookbook. And there, and there. Okay. Yeah, I can't do, well, I don't even like cooked carrots. It's like I love raw carrots. I can even handle carrots in like a stir fry where they're still kind of crunchy. Um, but once you cook them, no, I can't do carrots then. Mm-mm. I know sometimes it's all about the texture of things, and yeah, I do not like the texture of a cooked carrot. But I also don't like tomatoes. Now, I will eat tomato soup, tomato sauce, ketchup. I will eat things made from a tomato. I will not eat a tomato. No, it's the texture. I can't do the texture. All right, I've got some more plush for $4. And yeah, spinach is one of those. No, can't do it. The texture. No. You can't cook, like cook a leafy green. No. Now, Panda Express has the greens where they do broccoli, cabbage, and kale, but they just very, very lightly cook it just so it's warm. That I can do because it's still crunchy. So I can eat that. I do like that. That is really good. But it's like if I'm gonna have leftover Panda Express, I will leave the broccoli for the leftover, but I will eat the cabbage and the kale because I can't reheat it. I can't eat it once it's reheated. I will not, whatever an oxtail is, I will not eat it. But yes, I do eat tofu. I do like tofu, but I do prefer extra firm tofu that has been stir fried, so the edges are a little crispy. That I do like for tofu. But yeah, I there's a Thai restaurant in my area that does fantastic tofu. Really good. They're like the best. And so for them, yeah, I will eat their tofu. No okra, no oysters, no snails. No. So I have a swan princess. Yep, she is a beautiful swan princess. Look at that. She's got a crown on. Usually I'm good with dessert. There aren't too many desserts that I don't like. Oh, so $4 for the swan. Oh, well, I've got a whole bunch of snails out front. If anybody wants me to box them up and send them, I'll do it. We are finicky eaters, but I will eat tofu. Then I've got this is a tie, and oh, Pamela is taking the swan. Thank you, Pamela. Now, seafood, fish. I like fish. I will eat the fish. Shellfish, no. No. I have to I draw the line. I draw the line with the shellfish. But any pretty much any regular fish I'm good with. Um, but no, I don't do the shellfish. And this is Waddles, Waddle the penguin. And he is from 1995. He's an old one. So $4 for Waddle the penguin. He does still have his tag. And yeah, I don't do sushi either. No, I will eat cooked fish, but I will not eat raw fish. All right, then I have got and Lois is going to take the penguin. Thank you, Lois. And I'm going to get a going once, going twice, and the swan is sold to Pamela. The penguin is sold to Lois. Thank you. And this is not the most creative name ever. Lucy, Lucy Goosey. Come on, Ty. So this is, oh, I forgot to look at the date. Oh, we were close. March 29th. So Lucy the Goose by Ty. And Gatita is in for Lucy. I wish that they had spelled it Lucy, Lucy, like Lucy. And Pamela, I see you in. I do have Gatita in first for the goose. I know, giving everybody ideas for their lunch plans. And we've got Pamela in for 5. Gatita for 6. Pamela at 7. Good point, Linda. Good point. And thank you, Gatita. And we'll count that down for Pamela. Going once, going twice, and sold to Pamela. That's right. Have all the real ones. All right, we are going up to $5, and I have got some more plush for $5. And this is a Boyd's Bear Rabbit. So there's his little eyes up there. Got a little stitched on nose. Cute little bow. Little cottontail. Here is his Boyd's label. And he's from 1998. And his legs and his arms do move. And he can see he's got little stitching in there. So he can sit down or he can stand up. So little Boyd's bunny, and he's 5. All right, I've got another Boyd's bunny, but this one comes with a little purple cape. So it's a white rabbit. Now, if you don't want the cape, you can take the cape off. It's just tied on. This one also sits or stands. It's got its little Boyd's tag on, and this one is from, I think, 1996. And Jan is in. Thank you, Jan. And this is a nice kind of velour feel to it. And we'll count that down for Jan. Going once, going twice, and sold to Jan. Thank you. All right, next one I have is by the Autobahn. And it is a Western tanager. Cute little bird. I don't remember seeing this one in my backyard. Looks like this one is from 2001. Even though it is a Western. It says it's in my area. So here is the area. Now, for those of you keeping score, here's Alaska. You don't need the bridge. But here you can see, here's Washington State. This little bit right here along the coast of British Columbia that comes down about halfway, that's still Alaska. That part right there is Alaska. So you can see we're not that far away. I don't think, oh, it does. Pamela, you are good. You are good. Look at that. Can you hear? Let me know if you can hear him. If not, I'll get him closer to a speaker. Ooh. Good one. I had not gotten to the part, and I hadn't pressed him hard enough. And we do have Jan in for 5. Oh, you have a chickadee. They've got a huge collection. Look at all these cute ones. There's that, and then there's all of these. And water birds. That is impressive from 2001 that he still chirps. Amazing. And we've got Pamela in at 6, Jan in at 7. He is so cute. Pamela at 8. I don't think I'm going to keep an eye out for him. We get a lot of birds here. That's one of the reasons why this place was very appealing to me, because of the cats, having a whole outdoor area to watch all the birds. Because when I was here just looking at it, it's like I had already counted like 5 different kinds of birds that were playing around outside, and I thought, wow, this is great. Thank you, Jan. And we will count that down for Pamela. Going once, going twice, and sold to Pamela. Thank you. All right, now this one is not an Audubon bird. Gonna start at $5. It is by a Wild Republic. And it is this cute little bird. Now it does have a little like ivory, a little bit of white. Oh. Oh my. I pressed his belly. There we go. He's got a high pitch sing. Woke Joe up. Joe's like, bird? Where's the bird? Let me do that again so you can hear that. That is loud. Yeah, he is cute. So sorry everyone. And Gatita is in for 5. I know, I was not expecting that one to be so loud. Oh my goodness. Yeah, chickadees get around. They are very cute. We have them here year round. They're here in the winter. They stay all year. And yours are still sleeping. Well, good, Jolita. I wouldn't want to wake all of them up. So we will count that down for Gatita. So going once, going twice. And sold to Gatita. I know, right? Now you're gonna be feeling them all up. All right, I've got another one. This is also by Wild Republic, and it is a woodpecker. Now, I have a woodpecker in my area that looks very similar to this. Let me see if he's got, oh, I think he's got a little something here. The batteries might be gone on this one. I can feel he's got a little thing here, but it's not responding. I'm trying to push all around it. Yeah, I feel like I'm pushing the lever. He, unfortunately, the batteries have gone out in him, so he does not make a sound. but he does have a little box right here. I know, Linda, it gets a lot colder in your area. It's not that cold here. Um, we may have a week or two of temperatures where it gets down into the teens. Um, but most of our winter is above freezing. Yeah, unfortunately, the batteries have gone out on him. All right, I don't see any takers for the woodpecker. Now I've got another one here that is cute, but is good. I don't know if it can be repaired or not. I'm not sure. It is Snoopy, and then he came with a bonus Woodstock. I don't think the Woodstock came in here, but you're gonna get the little twofer. Oh, hang on, let me get his little goggles right here. He has a pull string and he vibrates, but somebody really pulled this out and it's not going back in. Now, that doesn't mean that it can't go back in. Maybe with a little work, a little patience. I can pull it out just a smidge and he just vibrates a little bit, but it won't go all the way back in. So he's more of just a cute decoration. So $5 for Snoopy and Woodstock. Now the Woodstock is separate, but I just put him in there. So you're going to get both of them. And they are $5. And his little string just needs to work its way back in there. All right. Next up, oh, Zoe is in for Snoopy and Woodstock. Thank you, Zoe. And we'll count you down. Going once, going twice. And sold to Zoe. Thank you. All right, next up, I've got a Beanie Boo. This is Tabor, the white tiger with pink stripes. This one is a velvety, and its name is Tabor. So all in pink. And that one is $5. All right, then I've got a purple panda. And his name is Boom Boom. He is a Thai silk named Boom Boom. He is a Beanie Boo. And he's got pink eyes, little pink pads, and white and purple. All right, next I've got a seal, all in pink. His name is Pierre. So Pierre, the pink seal, and he is $5. He's also a Beanie Boo. All right, now these next two are part of, I don't know if they still do this or not, but they do like Lefty as donkeys and ridey as elephants, but they do them in patriotic colors. So I'm going to say beyond political affiliations. I've got two of these, two different ones, but they are really cool, just as 4th of July, regardless of where you stand politically, even though this one is Lefty the donkey. But think outside the box and think this is a really cool um, uh, 4th of July decoration. So this one is from 2000. And so it is Lefty, 4th of July, but a fantastic little piece to put out for 4th of July. And he's even got little stars on his belly. So $5. And Lois is in. Thank you, Lois. And we will count that down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Lois. Thank you, Lois. So this one also technically Lefty the donkey, but again, just a fabulous 4th of July, not making a statement, just making a 4th of July patriotic statement. So that one is from 2004. And so he's got stars and stripes all around. He's got the American flag right there. And he's got red, white, and blue feet. His mane and his tail are red, white, and blue. He's even got a little red, white, and blue bow tie on. So he also is $5. And just a nice patriotic donkey. All right, then I've got a dog. His name is Max. He is all in beautiful rainbow, pastel rainbow colors. He's a Beanie Boo, so he's got big blue eyes. He's got his tags. And oh, he is for World Autism Awareness. You got blue feet. And yeah, I think his head is kind of a little off to the side there. So that is Max, and he is $5. And I've got another dog. And this one's name is Chewy. Chewy the Chihuahua. And Linda, were you in for Chewy or for Max? I think Max, but I'll just clarify. All right. Thank you, Linda. I got you. That one is Max. And Gatita is in for Chewy. Thank you. And oh, and Jolita is in also at 6. So he's got a little rainbow, little I don't know if that's supposed to be a collar. Kind of looks like a little collar. He's got Nice big ears. Golden eyes. He is a boo. And we'll see if Gatita would like to come in at 7 or higher. He does have a cute little tail. Thank you, Gatita. And we'll count that down for Jolita. Going once, going twice, and sold to Jolita. Thank you, Jolita. Thank you, Gatita. All right, I have got some more. Oh, I have got some more books. We're going to start this off at $6. And it is the M&M's Fun Stuff Cookbook. So in here, you are going to learn how to make bars with M&M's, cookies with M&M's, how to decorate with M&M's. Great pictures. That is an ice cream cake cone. Isn't that cute? And we've got Jolita in at 6 and Jan in at 7. Ooh, and a little bundt cake. Grasshopper cheesecake. Peppermint swirl cake. Oh, apple turnover. Anything is good with M&Ms on top. Biscotti with M&Ms. And Jolita is out. Thank you. And then towards the back, you get into some little fancier decorating with M&Ms, little baskets, little ladybug, butterflies, ooh, Christmas trees. And there are 120 pages in here. And we'll count that down for Jan. Going once, going twice, and sold to Jan. Thank you. Thank you, Jolita. All right, next I have a book on San Diego. Oops. And this is the Then and Now book. Now I went through and I found some really cool pictures. So Then and Now. And so I'll show you. Oops. I'll show you the pictures. So this is Horton Plaza. So there is the then picture and there is the now picture. But a lot of these then pictures are so cool. This one is, this is also Horton Plaza. It's so cool to see these old buildings. And then we've got, Fifth Avenue. And that's how it looks now. This is, the courthouse, the old courthouse. And then here's the new one. But that is what the old one looked like. Oh, the zoo. So here is an old entrance to the zoo. And then that's what it looked like. Of course, as of when the book came out. This one, Whaley House. Look at this. And then there it is now. And then, of course, you got to show a picture of the beach. So it's so fun to see how everybody used to dress at the beach. And then there's the beach now. So that one is $6. And there's a lot more pictures in there, but those ones really stood out to me. So that one for San Diego. It is a really beautiful city. If you ever get a chance to go there. This one also for $6, Drawing Vampires. And so this one gives you step-by-step instructions on how to draw. So you can see you get nose positions, and it really does show you how you can draw all the little scary creatures. So it's not too early to start getting going on Halloween decorations, and maybe you want to do some yourself. Well, this one gives you great ideas and how to draw. It doesn't have to be just drawing. You can do these out of felt and fabric also. You can do these out of clay. So there's a lot of crafting things you can do with these. And so that one's $6 on how to draw vampires. All right, next $6 book is Through Indian Eyes, the native experience in books for children. So the first part of this book is a bunch of, I don't know, short stories, poems. I don't know if they're by Native Americans, but they are about Native Americans. So the first part here, all of these little short story and poems make up the first part of the book. And then the second part of the book is actual book reviews on a bunch of Native American books. So they give you the author, who published it, and then a little, recap of the story. So it's kind of a 2-in-1 book. You get reviews of all of these wonderful Native American books, plus you get a bunch of short stories or poems in the front of it. So that one is $6. All right, we are going up to an $8 start. And I've got one more plush for today. And it is a big tiger. So he's not made by, I don't know, a huge brand, Hearts for Hearts Girls. But he is such a beautiful tiger. He is really well made. He doesn't have any beans in him. He is all plush. And he's about 10 inches tall. So a beautiful, large, plush tiger. And that is $8. I'll give him one more spin around just in case there's a little lag. All right, and then a few more books at the $8 mark. This is also a kind of learning to draw book. This is to make super cute characters of Japanese comics. So this one does take you step by step through how to draw all of these cute little characters. These also you could do in clays, you can do in felt. It doesn't have to be just drawing, but look how cute these are. And they do have a little Halloween section in here also. You just saw that. There's a few more. A little bit of Christmas. And so this one, $8 on how to draw the little characters and some advanced drawing once you get the basics down. So that one is $8. Next $8 book is a big one. And this is a book of lists. So every kind of everything is listed in here. All kinds of crazy things you can think of. Just page after page after page of facts. You can amaze people with the facts you can learn from this. So somebody give me a page number. I'll turn to the page and I'll tell you what facts are on that page. But this is a big book of lists. And this was originally $26 when it came out. So let's see, page 49. Page 40. Oh, okay. Well, 49 is the worst weapons. So we won't do that one. Sorry, Rose. This one, oh, deadly pastimes. 11 deadly pastimes. What do we have? Free riding motorcycles, elevator surfing. Oh, surfers ride on top of the elevators. Base jumping, heliskiing, speed skiing, volcano boarding. Okay. Windsuit flying, bull riding, street luge, cave diving, competitive apnea, swimmers compete to stay underwater the longest on a single breath. Okay, that sounds horrible. Let me see if there's anything on page 7. Nope, 7 is just an index. Sorry, Jolita. So that one, $8 for the lists. Next book for $8 is Brother Wolf. So this is a beautiful book. It is larger format. It is on more like photo quality paper. So it is thicker, glossier paper, but it is full of beautiful pictures of wolves. There's also a story where I think the photographer kind of follows around a pack of wolves. And you also see other creatures that are out in the wolf area. But it's a beautiful picture book for anybody who likes wolves. And Jolita, I think, is in for the wolf book. But yeah, it is. And it's such nice photo quality pages. that the pictures are just gorgeous. And thank you, Jolita. And then we're kind of at the end. And then there's a map inside on the cover pages that kind of shows the area that they're in. So you can kind of follow along that way. And we will count that down for Jolita. Going once, going twice, and sold to Jolita. Thank you, Jolita. And I've got one more book. It is going to start at $10. Now, a lot of you know that there is a local Western Washington artist that I love finding her stuff, and her name is Jody Bergsma, and she wrote a couple of books. I did have one of her books not too long ago that was the Fairies book, and this one is Wizard. On the inside, it does say that she took a trip to Ireland. She was very inspired by what she saw in Ireland and came back, wrote this book, and did all the beautiful graphics for the book. It is a Benjamin Franklin Award winner. And it came out in, oops, I don't know. That must be in the back. 2008 is when this book came out, but she did all the graphics and she did the story for the book. And I'll show you some of the graphics. They are so beautiful. And there's all kinds of like little hidden things to find in the pictures. Look at that little frog taking notes. There's another little guy up there. And so they are having to go on a quest to find the wizard. And yeah, the graphics in here are absolutely beautiful. And then you can see the stories written underneath. But it's so fun to take a look and find all the little things in here. So that one is 32 pages, but you can see the graphics in this book are absolutely gorgeous. And there's a little mouse. There's the fire. And there's a little fairy. And if you want to see the rest of the book, well, $10 and it can be yours. All right. So that was one time through everything. So just a reminder, I will be back tonight at 7 p.m. for the Sue Spezio show. And that is going to be with Aaron Proctor and Angie's Oddities. All right. I think we are ready to go for the speed round. And yeah, and thank you everyone so much for hanging out with me today. If you see something, shout it out in the chat. I will get your name on that item. And if you're watching on the replay and you see something you like, feel free to send me an email or leave a comment. Yesterday, I'm kind of surprised nobody said anything yesterday, but last night I went to set up the video and I went, oh, I forgot to do yesterday's vlog. So if you haven't caught up, I have two vlogs out. I put one out late last night, and I put the other one out this morning. So I do have two vlogs out there that you may not have seen. Um, all right. So I have got the little butterfly. So it is a child's toy, but you could definitely use this for bead separating, other jewelry parts separating. You could use it for painting. These are like little silicone cups. This is $1 number one. So $1 number one for the butterfly. Hometown cooking, almost 100 pages of recipes in here. There is a little like crawfish section in this one, but great desserts and main dishes. This one is $1 number five. Homer's The Iliad and the Odyssey. These books are from the 60s. They are $2 number eight. You get both of them, $2 number eight. And then this one, A History of Mongolia and Asia. It does go through Genghis Khan, Kublai Khan, the March of the Barbarians. This one is $2 number nine, and it came out in 1943. The trilogy of books. These three by Barbara Hambly. We have the Armies of Daylight, The Time of the Dark, and The Walls of Air. They are a trilogy. They are $3 number 13. This book on making decorative fabric covered boxes. This is $3 number 14. This one on knitted gifts, and not just knitted. Some things are felted in here. This book is $3 number 14. The Little Love Gorilla. He is $3 number 16. The Little Dinosaur. He is $3 number 17. Thank you, Lois. I've got you for number 14. Dinosaur, $3.13. The Pink Rabbit, $3, number 18. And the Little Lamb, he is $3, number 19. The Ice Cream Book. This is $4, number 21. And the Deceptively Delicious Ways of Hiding Healthy Food in Fun Food, little recipe book by Jessica Seinfeld, who is Jerry Seinfeld's wife. This is $4, number 22. This is a Boyd's bear, a rabbit. So it does have the Boyd's tag on it. And he is jointed, so he can sit, he can stand, he can move his arms. And he is $5, number 26. And thank you, Tammy Renee. I've got you for the lamb. And oh, there's his eyes. And he's got a little bow on, $5, number 26. The woodpecker. His little clicker, where is it? Oh, it's down here. Yeah, it doesn't work still. $5, number 30, and this is by Wild Republic. $5, number 30 for the woodpecker. $5 for the Thai white tiger named Tabor. Tabor the white tiger, $5, number 32. Boom Boom, the panda. He is $5, number 33. Pierre the seal, $5, number 34. This is Lefty the donkey from 2004. Doesn't have to be a political affiliation. He is just a really cool 4th of July display. He is $5, number 38. The San Diego book, Now and Then. This is $6, number 40. Drawing vampires and other scary creatures. This is $6, number 41. The Through Indian Eyes, short stories and poems, plus book reviews on Native American books. This is $6, number 42. The Manga for Beginners, drawing super cute cartoon characters, anime. They are $8 for the book, 44, $8. And again, think outside the box. You could do these in clay, in fabric also. And you can see there is a little Halloween section in there. Listomania. All of the lists, $8, number 45. $8, number 45 for this one. And it's got all the lists of everything. The tiger. This is $8, number 43. And then I've got the Jody Bergsma Wizard book, $10, number 47. All right, so that is everything for me. Thank you again so much for joining me. I will see you tonight at 7 p.m. Everybody, have a great day and a great weekend.